Look at me. I'm just a silly old fool who hasn't done a decent thing by anybody in her whole life. What on earth made me think I wasn't going to stuff this up too?
You'd never have picked it. They don't look anything alike.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit of a shock, though, wouldn't it? Finding out you weren't who you thought you were.
Yeah. What's 17 plus 6?
You're still trying to work out your sums.
Yeah, I took 32 bets, you know.
Keeping busy, ladies?
Oh, yes, Mrs. B.
I just thought I'd let you know Mrs. Reynolds has approved the wedding breakfast.
Oh, Ripper!
You and McCormick can sort it out with Mervyn.
Oh, yeah, well, I've got it all planned. I thought we could have this egg thing I read about in the Women's Mag. Well, they reckon it was the Queen's favourite tucker.
Eggs?
Yeah, but not just ordinary. They were real posh. Well, they were sort of on spinach with a sauce over the top of them.
Ah, Eggs Benedict?
Yeah, that's it.
I think I'll stick to cornflakes.
Well, whatever you do, I just want you to know we really appreciate the gesture. Very kind of you.
No worries, Mrs. B.
Queen's favourite tucker. You'd believe anything.
Yeah, well, that's what it said.
Maybe we should get Lexi onto it. Give us something else to think about.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about that, Reese? Geez, my mum wouldn't give us up. No way.
Everyone's different.
They tried to once.
What?
Welfare. This bloody school teacher. You reckon we didn't have enough warm clothes or something?
What happened?
Well, she packed us up. We did a flip. Quick, smart. She'd have killed anyone who took us kids off her. Jeez. Makes you wonder about Jessie, though, don't it? Hey, Ree, what do you reckon?
I reckon I'm a bloody genius.
What?
I just figured out how to get the coke in here. Beats the hell out of tennis balls.
Don't you understand what rack-off means?
I will as soon as you promise
I
me.
promise you what? I don't even know what I'm going to do myself yet.
Steve's really worried about you too.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't be if we do the right thing.
Lexi can't do an abortion in here. No one can. It's illegal.
And we do it on the outside.
It's different. You've got some rights on the outside.
Hello, Patterson. Or is the name Wyndham now?
Who's been talking?
So it's true then?
Yeah, and if she's going to be in here, you can count on trouble.
Well, that wouldn't be wise.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't happen if she got a transfer.
Nice try. Wouldn't count on that either.
Don't you ever give up?
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, well, go worry somewhere else. Stop bugging me. Just go and bloody well leave me alone. That's it. Come on. Dig, dig, dig. Oh, jeez. You don't know how glad I am to see you. Oh, come on. Dig more. That's it. Dig, dig. Dig, dig.
Yeah, well, how are you going to do it without them seeing you?
Over there. So you're keeping it about there, and Bongo will be right on the other side of the fence.
But that's miles away.
That's the beauty of it, don't you see? He doesn't have to come anywhere near the place. The car will go a lot further out in the open. He'll dig in over there and send a carload of beautiful stash right up to the fence.
Yeah, but how are you going to get the car to him in the first place?
I don't know. I'll say it's for a kid I know or something.
But they're not going to let you just give it away.
Will you concentrate on the hard parts? That's the easy bit.
Yeah, but they're the bits that always get screwed out.
Oh, jeez. OK, there's this family I know. They live in the Housing Commission flats. Dad's a TPI pensioner, Mum's got arthritis, the kid's got a fatal disease. Car's going to make the poor little bugger's last few days happy. Is that good enough for you?
I don't reckon they all ought to be sick.
Oh, OK, whatever you say is a fair thing. Now, let's just concentrate on... Oh. G'day. What the hell's that?
My dog, Poco.
Oh, get out. How'd she find you here?
Don't know. I told you she was pretty smart, but didn't I?
What are you going to do with her?
keep her, of course.
I won't let you do that.
No, I know.
Well, how are you going to work that? What about the screws?
I'll work something out. That is, if you two will help me get her inside.
Well, what are you going to do if she needs a leak?
Look, we'll figure something out. I mean, she must have come miles. You can't just chuck her out.
We'd better check it and make sure it's fact.
Well, it certainly explains a few things.
Yes, it certainly puts the Skids under Wyndham's support of the allegations against Bassinger.
I'm afraid so. Bob?
Can't argue with that. If Jessie's her mother, makes it a whole different ballgame.
Plus, we've had another letter. Arrived half an hour ago. The police are collecting it shortly. And another phone call from him this morning.
So our maniac's still at large.
Very much so. Kelly being the target this time?
Bassinger's still in Brisbane.
Yes.
He could have...
I know. There are a dozen ways of arranging phone calls and letters, but it's becoming more unlikely by the minute, Bob.
Yes, forget it.
What's the dispute between Patterson and Wyndham? Why the hard feelings?
Well, apparently Patterson only found out about it today, and she's taking it rather badly.
Another problem we don't need.
Well, do you want us to keep an eye on it?
If it's going to develop into open warfare, we may have to consider transferring Wyndham to Barnhurst.
Probably make the rupture permanent.
I know. Let's hope Lexi can come to terms with it quickly. If not, there's nothing else we can do.
She's a stupid-looking dog. You can't tell which end's which. She's beautiful.
That's the end of bites.
Hey, she never bit you.
I know, but I just like to check these things out.
Oh, look, be careful. Sorry, Poco. Will you relax?
Okay, Papa, this is it. One yip out of you and you're busted.
Look, would you stop saying that? You ready? You're right.
No, just give them the information and leave it at that for the moment. Oh, Miss Ferguson, thanks for telling me about Patterson and Wyndham.
I'll be keeping an eye on it, Governor. Any messages?
No, nothing.
Has she...
Not a word.
She will.
Who will?
Joan dropping her charges against Joyce.
I thought that was settled.
Well, it is.
Well, she hasn't told me yet.
She's just putting it off.
You have a persuasive tongue.
I'll say it's more than I can claim to have achieved with Joan.
Well, she knows where the body is buried.
I think she knows she's in the wrong.
Well, I wish she'd tell me. It'll be a relief to have it all settled. There's something else we're going to have to brace ourselves for, too.
Touch wood, this one goes to Barnhurst.
Easier for us, but not any easier for her.
Euthanasia. Not quite your cold-blooded murder, is it? I would have thought the women would be the first to understand.
Some do. Most of them don't see the difference between that and murder in the first degree.
So what's the procedure for handling it?
Or censoring newspapers, TV, make sure that they don't know what she's in here for, if we can.
Difficult at the best of times. This Agent Orange thing is going to make a prime story.
Would be a problem.
What about education?
How do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of ignorance behind their reaction to these type of cases. Why not tackle that? Get rid of the myths, put the whole subject on the table and thrash it out.
Oh, that's an idea.
I think it just might be a very good one.
Well, I do have them occasionally.
It'll be easy. I mean, if I'm on skip duty, I can come pick her up and cart around with me in the skip.
Yeah, well, what about meal times? You thought of that?
I'm going to make a kennel in my locker.
Well, she's going to need a bit of a run every day too, Lex.
So we take her outside. Same way we brought her in.
Yeah, but what's she going to use for a toilet?
Will you let up on that?
Yeah, but you can't expect her to hang on all day.
We've already sorted that one out. We're going to use newspaper, aren't we?
Well, I just wanted to know.
5,000,000 reasons why it's not going to work, and you have to keep picking on that one. Oh, look, it's got to be possible, right?
Yeah, sure. We just got to figure all the angles.